Nothing feels worse when there's no hope. The light is so dim here. Makes me want to chop down every tree. There's only a limited window of opportunity for everything. I'm too upset to even think straight. The stains on this bed suddenly make me mad. Angry even. Why must life always end up so sordid and hateful? I'm not crawling in there. I'm too riled up for that, and it's just not dark enough anyway. I hate her. All of these... I couldn't care less about this damn thing. I should tear all her filthy, disease-ridden clothes apart and burn them. Everything she wore. Not even these violent impulses give me the strength I need to open the armoire. What? Why torture myself trying to remember? The jewelry box. What is it? It's just a bunch of schmaltzy junk.
I sit here on the train, taking me to my final farewell to the ones who brought me to this world. I see the smiling couples on their way to new adventures and think, that used to be us. We had joy and laughter and friends once, but a memory is not the thing itself. You're very good at letting things you don't want to face slip off you. You continue as if nothing has changed, lost in your own lifeless world. Words and dreams may be enough for you. You know what? You'll get a chance to test that soon. I question how I once saw things. How much of what I thought we had were my own feelings, and how much of your manipulation, because you are so very good with words, aren't you? You knew how to use them when we met, and for the longest time, I went along with the romantic whirl you conjured up around our shabby, isolated existence. Oh, it took me long enough to see it for what it was. And there were these moments that you swept me off on foolish flights of fancy, when I threw myself into your fantasies. You wove your spell, plying me with your magic and with wine in equal measure, and I was taken in like the lost little girl I was. Do you realize all the pain you've caused me? They say if you have to ask whether someone loves you, you already know the answer. Protestations to the contrary can no more convince me any more than I can make my own mother or father draw breath again. Your aloofness tells a different story. I no longer know what you're thinking. With my parents gone and with your refusal to even accompany me in my time of need, something broke. Or maybe it happened long ago, but I never saw it so clearly before, even after everything. I don't make you feel comfortable? Really? That's all you have to say? I won't waste any more life waiting for things that'll never come. Of course, that's what you expect me to do. Play the good wife so no one will laugh at you for being the failure you are, to shield you from the truth of your existence. Lost in your books and vapid verse, blithely drifting into the mists of time, as if not even a footnote, when you could be raking at it if you'd only used your words for anything other than personal indulgence. You talked and talked about your path, the winter blueness of my eyes, all that nonsense, and the years rolled by, the seasons came and went, on, you pursuing your dreams that will never be, lost in your damned words, looking for clues you'll never find. I'm sure you're doing it even now with your rotting books. You took the best years of my life, and gave only empty words in return. We've gone as far as we can, and something's got to give. S.
A shrine to naivety.
I sit here.
Anything else
I no
of
longer.
value. I should just destroy this useless junk. But not even the venom inside me gives. I'm too upset to even think straight. I hate her so. All of these pathetic. I couldn't care less about this damn thing. Why torture myself trying to remember? Changeable man, insolent wretch. Sounds like Serena, all right. Her father's realm. She was a daughter of the Celtic sea god Manannán. What was it? Maclur? Scholars say Niamh's divine father, Manannán, was of an elder race even more ancient than the Tuatha. I'm too upset to even think straight. I hate her so much. All of these... I couldn't care less about this damn thing. this armchair. This is where we had that talk.
I've been trying so hard, but we lost something along the way. Did you get my letter? Will you just listen to me for once? God, you're always... Wait, where are you going? Don't walk away from me.
Why torture myself trying to... I'm too upset to even think straight. I hate her so much. All of these pathetic souvenirs from our... I couldn't care less about this damn thing. Why torture myself trying to remember? I'm too upset to even think straight. I hate her so much. All of these pathetic I couldn't care less about this damn thing. All the real color faded from it long ago. It must be full of dust mites. I told her the rug was fine work, like I know anything about handicrafts. But it's what the Empress wanted to hear, wasn't it? Why torture myself? I'm too upset to even think straight. I hate her so... All of this... I couldn't care less about this damn thing. Why torture myself trying... I'm too upset to even think straight. I hate her so... All of these pathetic souvenirs from our relationship, they're all lies. I couldn't care less about the damn thing now. Maybe I should have a look at the contact pages. Her and her damn spice. Wow, two can play at that game. Serena thought she was so special. Always trying to make our sex life edgy and exciting. Now I can see she was just afraid of admitting how bland and boring she really was. I couldn't care less about this damn thing. Why torture myself trying? I'm too upset to even think straight. It feels darker by the minute, but the sun is still high in the... No, I can still see even if the light is going.
Why must I always be the one to fill the damn pitcher?
I'm not turning it on. I hate her. All of these pathetic souvenirs from our relationship, they're all lies.
And then you toppled us on the snow, you devil. We laughed and rolled around, my head already spinning from the wine and crisp pure night air and the stillness all around. We lay back and I gasped when I realized what I was seeing. The luminous starscape, like...
I couldn't care less about this damn thing. Why torture myself trying to remember? I'm too upset to even think. I hate her so much. A part of me still thinks she'll forgive me and come back. But I've lost all hope. Do I deserve to be forgiven? What about all the things she did and all the things she said?
Words and dreams may be enough for you, but you know what? You'll get a chance to test that soon because I've had enough.
All of these pathetic... I couldn't care less about this damn thing. Why torture myself trying to remember? I'm too upset to even think straight. I hate her. All of these pathetic souvenirs from our... I couldn't care less about... Why torture myself? I'm too upset to even... I hate her so much. her wedding ring or mine? But what is it doing here? It's hers. I can't believe she would just leave it here. Where the hell is she? No, I didn't do it. All of these pathetic... I couldn't care less. I remember how happy these made her. She smiled. That wonderful smile. I must have gifted these to make amends or something. Or did I? She loved her trinkets more than she loved me. Why torture myself trying? I'm too upset to even think straight. I hate her so much. All of this... I couldn't care less about this. Why torture myself trying to remember? I'm too upset to even think straight. I hate her so much. All of these pathetic souvenirs from our relationship, they're all lies. I couldn't care less about this damn... Why torture myself trying to remember? I'm too upset to even... I hate her so much.
Do you realize how stupid this was? We had a plan. I took measures to ensure nothing like this would happen.
My God.
But no.
What is this? It can't...
We can't risk moving.
It isn't.
The bulldozers are coming.
How did it happen? I
Don't worry.
can't remember.
Covered.
It's already rotten beyond recognition. But how much time has passed? It's dry and withered. A body takes at least weeks to... I can't even remember how I did it. Maybe I didn't. Do I have brain damage? Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised.
Do you realize how stupid this was? We had a plan. I took measures to ensure nothing like this would happen. But no.
Don't worry. It's all covered. We spent much time here.
Please, let me wake up. In that sleep of death, what dreams may come. I can't bring myself to close my eyes. I know I'll see her. What have I done? My own dark world. Barely alive. Is this my eternal punishment? I wonder if this plant is poisonous. With my luck, it would just give me a headache. Atropa belladonna. You were a better fate for me. Is this purgatory? Job, was it? Why to hell with this book? I used to have some sleeping pills here. I should electrocute myself with that lamp. I don't need to see that horror any better. Is there someone out there? Or am I hearing things? I'm not taking any chances by turning this on. Isn't time supposed to heal all wounds? I've really gone insane this time, haven't I? I could swear time is standing still. How long must I suffer? I feel sick. Flesh. Temptations. I didn't touch her. I could have. She's beautiful, but what's her obsession with dolphins? Would death be guaranteed? If I'm too much of a coward to try killing myself with this. No light. Only darkness. I remember stumbling on this more than once, but she always insisted it be kept here. She did it. This rug. I could wrap the body in it. No, red like blood. Yellow like dead eyes. I can't bear looking at this. I didn't look enough at her. Her purple dress, like it was torn out of the night sky. When was the last time she brushed her hair? They say hair is just dead cells anyway. The more hair you have, the more strands of dead cells sprout. Shattering it would get me some sharp shards, but now I'm so drained. If only I could see her hold this again. I can't touch it. It was hers. It smells sour and musty. Evidence. Shit. Evidence. I didn't deserve her. Whatever happens to me, I will deserve it. She's not coming back. I've been running from a lot, but I can't run away from this. I must be in shock. It still hasn't sunk in emotionally what I must have done. What's happening to me? Is this real or some kind of... Wish I could overdose myself with this. My head is pounding. Is it the pills I never took? Is this my punishment?
Dearest, how do I say any of this? I like your way with words, but if I don't write this, I don't know what I'll do. My life feels so unreal now, dreamlike, but wonderfully so. Let me try, even if clumsily. The hours I spent with you when we last met are precious to me. I was so lost such a short time ago. Everything seemed drained of color and feeling. I think we were meant to find each other, to bring meaning to our lives again, make sense of the confusion shrouding both of us. When we stepped into the crystal silence of the snowy woods, away from the chatter of the guests, all nature seemed expectant, as if holding its breath, witnessing a rare moment of something infinitely better than what life in the ordinary run of things has to offer. Do you remember how the light crust of the snow glittered in the reflected light of the country house? How the copse of trees in which we walked was haloed with a magical aura? I felt the chill of the night air, and you opened your coat and enfolded me in your arms, and we hugged tight, sharing the warmth, sharing the only thing any of us have to share on this earth when you think about it. And then you toppled us on the snow, you devil. We laughed and rolled around, my head already spinning from the...
No. No! This isn't happening!
Dearest, and then you toppled us on the...
The sun is a silent death for some. Dehydration. If I smash the window, I could just slit my wrists with the shard. Bashing my head through might cut a carotid artery, even quicker than the wrists.
Don't worry, it's all covered. You spent much time here.
You think you'll buy it after all this time?
Fire will do it.
It's been months since you...
Fire will do it.
Fine. Give me the kerosene.
With a twist of wind, Oisin fell hard on his homeland ground. You and me both, my warrior poet. You and me both. I read somewhere, I forget where, only one way a fairy romance can end. There's only one way anything can end, really.
Now, the bulldozers are coming any minute.
Don't worry, it's all covered. I sit here on the train, taking me to my final farewell to the ones who brought me to this world. I see the smiling couples on their way to new adventures and think, that used to be us. We had joy and laughter and friends once, but a memory is not the thing itself. You're very good at letting things you don't want to face slip off you. I no longer know what you're thinking. With my parents gone and with your refusal to even accompany me.
It might as well be a coffin. I should bury my sorry self in it. All those memories. I'm so sorry, Serena. You.
We can't risk moving it now. The bulldozers are coming any minute.
Don't worry. It's all covered. He spent much time here.
Do you think they will buy it after all this time?
Fire will do it.
It's been months since you...
Fire will do it.
Fine. Give me the kerosene.
That night,
Don't walk away from me. Don't you?
she was right. I wasn't good enough for her. Oh,
Do you realize how
is this
stupid this was?
how I did it?
We had a
I should
plan.
bash my
Took
skull in
measures
with
to
this
ensure
right here, right now. If only Serena hadn't missed me back then.
we
I'm-
can't risk moving it
I'm
now.
going to be...
The
There's
bulldozers
no
are coming
booze,
any minute.
no food. Even if there was anything left to eat or drink,
Covered.
I couldn't
He
force
spent
it
much
down.
time
There's no point.
Do you think they will buy it after all this time?
here. Fire will do it.
It's been months since you...
Fire will do it.
Just words. All the words in these books. What have I become? All the knowledge in here was at my reach in dead, worm-eaten wood. The many times we sat here, so many. To think there would ever be a last time.
Stupid this was. We had a plan.
My face.
Measures to ensure
What's
nothing
happened to my face? It's like looking into a mirror.
We couldn't help you down.
I've just been slowly rotting inside all along.
The
I
bulldozers are coming
took her
any minute.
life.
Don't worry.
I am a demon,
It's all
a
covered.
destroyer,
He spent much time
impure. The guy who snapped this, the dinners, the laughs,
Fire will do it.
I can't bear looking at it any longer. If only I had died of high blood pressure, random associations. I remember after our fight just staring at this salt shaker. Serena was the salt of the earth. She was my pillar, my guardian angel. I'm getting hysterical. Seeing this, I can't help thinking of pepper spray. Pepper, the black condiment. I need to stop staring at this idiotic thing.
But no, you couldn't help your damn self. We can't risk
I must
moving
have
now.
taken her ring off when...
Any minute.
Why is it in this chest? In sickness and in health.
Spent much time here.
Why did she have to be like that?
Think they will buy
Why did she always toy with my... What have I done to you, my Serena? I can't think about this.
fine.
I feel
Give me the
faint.
kerosene.
Have to breathe normally.
Do you realize how stupid this was? We had a plan. I took measures to ensure nothing like this would happen. But no, you couldn't help your damn self. We can't risk moving it now. The bulldozers are coming any minute.
Fire will do it.
Do you think they will buy it after all this time? It's been months since you...
Don't worry. It's all covered. He spent much time here.
Fine. Give me the kerosene. Oh shit. We forgot your... Fuck. It was so stupid to leave it. Why did you do that?
Can you calm down? I couldn't bear to wear it any longer. It's in a safe place. We'll pick it from the ashes.
No, not like this. Please. No.